Yeah, you can see the valve dripping right there. So take it out. See if I can fix it. I've already got the water turned off to it, so. Doesn't really want to come out. Stuck in there. There it goes. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Alright, so let me see what kind of valves I got. I got these, but they're all quarter turn. I got these over here, kind of like an off-brand. So maybe I'll try to use this packing nut right here, see if I can just rebuild it. All the other ones I have are, these are glued CPVC. That ain't gonna work. These are for like an ice maker, which is like a 1/4 inch, so I'll try one of these. That's pretty much all I got for valves. I got a little rebuild kit back here. Yeah, I'll try one of these and see if it'll work. Maybe I could take this loose and then put that in there. So I'll try that. Alright, so I'm gonna take parts off of this one and put it on this one, because the threads are different. This one's all worn out. Replace this piece, little washer, and then that piece. So I'll keep the same threads, because this one's a male, this one's a female, so it's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna swap the gaskets out and see what happens. Alright, let's go ahead and take this piece off. So it just pulls off like this. Pulls off from the top like that. You can set that aside. You got this new one over here. You take this new one off, and you can put that on this one, so when you turn it off, the water actually stops. It doesn't start leaking out. And then this other gasket can pull off, as long as this one's the same size. Get this one off. Alright, so here's what it looks like with the new gasket on that side and this side. So we'll see if it goes in there and if it works, and see what happens. gasket's too big. Alright, so that other one was too big, so I'm going to put the first one back on and see if that'll work. It was a different size than this one. See, this one's pretty big. As for that other valve, so it's a different size. If I can get that started. Get that started on there. Readjust. Alright, it took a second to get this little ferrule nut or packing nut back on there. This is the older valve. So normally the threads on the outside, not the inside. Let's see if we can keep it loose there for a minute. Just want to snug it up, you don't want to over tighten it. Should be off right there. Let's get a little more. And then I can use that one. If I can use this one not. It will not fit. Alright, I'll just use the old one. Put the screw back in it. Alright, let's go turn the water back on and see what it does. Alright, let's turn the water back on. See what happens with it. Alright, looks like it's all the way on. It's not dripping. There's no water. So that's a good sign. Right now the toilet's just filling back up. So with these valves, you don't necessarily gotta change the whole valve. There's really like no room to take this thing out if you don't want to. So sometimes gaskets do work.